It is confirmed in the Bhagavad Gita that after many, many births, when one becomes actually wise, he surrenders unto Vasudeva, knowing perfectly well that Krishna, Vasudeva, is the origin and cause of all causes. Therefore, he sticks to the lotus feet of Krishna and gradually develops love for him. Although such a wise man is very dear to Krishna, the others are also accepted as very magnanimous because even though they are distressed or in need of money, they have come to Krishna for satisfaction. Thus they are accepted as liberal, broad-minded Mahatmas. Without being elevated to the position of jnani or wise man, no one can stick to the principle of worshipping the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Others who are less intelligent...
These tulsi brick plants, while passing, it should not touch your cloth. It is not ordinary plant. Very careful, or it should not be kept there. Be careful. What?
Others who are less intelligent, or those whose intelligence has been taken away by the spell of Maya, are attached to different demigods on account of the influence of the modes of nature. The wise man is he who has thoroughly understood that he is spirit soul and not simply a body. Because he realizes that he is spirit and that Krishna is the supreme spirit, he knows that his intimate relationship should be with Krishna, not with this body. That distress and the man in want of money are in the material concept of life, because distress and need of money are both in relationship with this body. One who is inquisitive may be a little above the distress of the man in need of money, but still he is on the material platform. But a wise man who seeks Krishna knows perfectly well that he is spirit soul, or Brahman, and that Krishna is the supreme spirit soul, or Para-Brahman. He knows that the spirit soul, being subordinate and finite...
Where it is?
At the bottom of 31.
31?
At the bottom of 31.
Go on.
He knows that the spirit soul, being subordinate and finite, should always dovetail himself with the infinite and supreme soul, Krishna. That is the relationship of the wise man with Krishna. It can be concluded that a person who is freed from the bodily concept of life is an eligible candidate for pure devotional service.
It can be concluded that a person who is freed from the bodily concept of life is an eligible candidate for pure devotion. People generally think that through devotional service one rises to the platform of Brahmagyan, Nirbhed Brahmanusandha. Even the so-called devotees, they are called Sahajiyas. Their ultimate goal is to merge into the existence of Brahma. That Rajanis in Bombay, he is also preaching in that way, and their process is very abominable. The Sahajiyas, they also think like that by sex one can rise to that platform of merging into the effulgence of Brahma. Even Vivekananda was talking that this Vaishnava religion is the religion of sex. They have been so much misrepresented. By sexual indulgence, one can become one with the Supreme. This is their theory. Very dangerous theory. Therefore, these Sahajiyas are amongst the 13 rejected Apasampradaya. In the name of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, there are so many Apasampradaya. Apasampradaya means they present themselves as belonging to the Chaitanya God, but they are not at all wrong. They are rejected. Even such Sahajas, they do not believe in Bhagavad. They think themselves that they are so elevated, they have surpassed reading of Bhagavad Gita. Similarly, there are Sahajas, they also say that kirtan is not required for them. Kirtan, one who has very much advanced, he doesn't require to chant Hare Krishna. I have heard it. But the begins from kirtan. Savanam kirtanam Vishnu. Shastra says, kirtaniya sadahari. Harirnama, harirnama, harirnama iva kevalam. Kalu nastiva, nastiva, nastiva gatirannatha. So, in this age, especially in Kali Yuga, one who does not join in the kirtan, he is not a devotee at all. He is outside. Bahiranga, Bhairathamani. This Saman Kirtan is the first business of devotee. Samanam Kirtanam Vishnu. Those who are actually devotees, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, always engaged in kirtan. He advised, kirtaniya sadahari. It is not that one who is advanced, he hasn't got to take part in kirtan. That is nonsense. Sada means always. Whether you are advanced or not advanced, kirtaniya sadahari. Samanam kirtanam. Kirtan, unless one hears, how he can, kirtan also, speaking also kirtan, but unless one is hearing, how he can speak. Samanam kirtanam Vishnu, smaranam padasevanam archanam, these are 9 different processes. And our Gaudiya Vaishnava Sampradaya, following the footsteps of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, their principal business is kirtan, Hari Kirtan. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Kirtanadeva Krishnas. It is in Bhagavad, it is said. Kirtanadeva Krishna samukta sangha parang braja. Unless one is enthusiastic in Sravana and Kirtan, especially Kirtan, Kirtanadeva Krishnas. Krishnasya, there are talking of Krishna, that is also Kirtan. But especially for the general, for everyone, why general? Everyone. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who can be more advanced than Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? He was daily joining in Kirtan. 4 hours daily at Jagannath Puri temple. It was a regular program. Not only that, he organized 4 parties. 4 parties, 16 men in each party. So these 4 parties in 4 directions, they performed kirtan, and in every party Chaitanya Mahaprabhu seemed to be, he is present in every party. That was another opulence of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So, he has recommended Tinadapi suni chena tarorapi sahisnuna amanina manadena kirtaniya sadahari. One should be very tolerant and humble and giving respect to anyone, not expecting any respect for oneself. Such person can chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra sada, always. Kirtaniya sada. Go on.
It is also confirmed in the Bhagavad Gita that after Brahman realization, when one is freed from material anxieties and can see every living entity on an equal level, he is eligible to enter into devotional service. As has been stated before,
when one is free from material anxiety, Brahma Bhuta Prasannat, that is the state of free from anxieties. If I have got some anxieties for maintaining or some other, any anxieties, he cannot perfectly chant kirtan. But even though one is full of anxieties, if he takes to kirtan, then Chetadarpana Marjanam, his unclean heart becomes cleansed. And the more the heart becomes cleansed, he becomes anxiety-less. Chetadarpana Marjanam Bhava Mahadavagni Nidvapanam. Unless our dirty heart is cleansed by the chanting process, by the chanting process, the dirty heart or consciousness or mind will be cleansed. This is the formula given by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Chetadarpana marjanam bhava mahadavagni nidvapanam. So long we are in dirty heart, a dirty, polluted mind, there is no question of anxiety less. That is required. Brahma Bhuta Prasanna, one who is God realized, one who is advanced in spiritual life, he will be anxiety less. Prasanna. Evang prasanna manasu bhagavad bhakti yogat. Bhagavad bhakti yoga, one who is practicing Bhagavad Yoga, then this is the verdict of Srimad Bhagavata. That is the verdict of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Chetadarpana Man. Evang prasanna manasu bhagavad bhakti yogata bhagavad tattva vijnanam mukta sangasya jayat. The process is one must be free from anxiety. And how one can become free from anxiety? Unless one is realized Brahma, realized soul, Brahma Bhuta. These are one after another. So, even prasanna manaso, without being anxiety-less, nobody can understand the science of God. This is the verdict of Bhagavad, Srimad Bhagavad. Evang prasanna manasu, Bhagavad Bhakti, one who has executed the process of Bhagavad Bhakti according to the rules and regulations, Savanam Kirtanam Vishnu, he will be prasanna manasu, the same thing as it is confirmed in the Bhagavad Gita. Brahma Bhuta Prasanna. The Bhagavad said, Evang prasanna manasu bhagavad bhakti yogata bhagavad tattva vijnanam. Bhagavad tattva, the science of God is a vijnan. It is a science. It is not sentiment. Sentiment, I close my eyes and shed some tears, and then I go for smoking cigarette. That sentiment will not help us. It is a science. Just like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, Jai Krishna Tattva Vitta Sai Guru Ho. Jai Krishna Tattva Vitta. One who knows the science of Krishna, he can become Guru. Prithivingsa Sishyat, he can make disciples all over the world. Prithivingsa Sishyat. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu confirms, Kiva Vipra Kiva Shudra Nasikane Noy, Jai Krishna Tattva Vitta Sai Guru Hoy. It doesn't matter whether one is a grihastha, or one is a sannyasi, or one is a Brahmin, or not Brahmin, it doesn't matter. Because this is not the science of this physiological or anatomical science, or cobbler science. Cobbler science means cobbler knows what kind of skin it is. It is not like that. Neither cobbler science nor anatomical science or physiological science. Bhagavat Tattva Vijnanam, it is another science. So, anyone who is well versed in Bhagavat Tattva Vijnanam, he can become Guru, not others. And in many places this is confirmed that Sat Karma Nipuna Vipra, a Brahmin, very well expert in his business. Brahman business means Sat Karma, 6 kinds of karma. Pathan, Pathan, Jajan, Jajan, Dana, Pratigya. A Brahmin must be very learned scholar. Brahman Pandit, he must be scholar. Scholar means not ordinary, but in transcendental science, Tadvijnana. So, Pathan, Pathan, and he must be expert teacher also. He should not, actually in our India formally, the Brahmins, they usually become teachers. In any village, a Brahmin has no other business. He sits down. It's called Chatuspati. They hire scholars. But for ordinary also, a Brahmin, Guru Mahasaya. We studied under Guru Mahasaya in our child, Pathshala. So anywhere, a Brahmin can sit down and the village boys, small boys, children would come there. He doesn't charge anything. But their father, mother sends everything, rice, dal, cloth. So he has no much demand for bodily necessities. This was Pathan. This is Brahmin. Brahmin should not accept any service. Formerly, Sanatana Goswami, because he accepted the service of Nawab Hussain Shah, he was rejected from the Brahmin society. In the Bhagavad also it is stated, if a Brahmin is in difficulty, he may accept the profession of a Kshatriya or a Vaishnava, never of a Shudra. Shudra has been described there as dog. A dog, without having a master, he cannot live very nicely. A street dog is very wretched. But a dog under the care of a good master is very healthy and very happy. Similarly, a Shudra cannot live without having a master. That has been described as the dog's business. So similarly, a Brahmana will never accept any service. He will starve, but he will never accept any service. That is against Brahmana principle. Therefore, Sat Karma, he can accept charity if somebody gives willfully. Dana Pratigraha. But Pratigraha Dan, he will take Pratigraha, accepts charity, But whatever he requires, he will spend, and the balance will immediately distribute, done. In Bengal it is said, lakh taka bound bhikiri. Why? If Brahmin gets 1 lakh of rupees, next day he is again beggar. Why? He will not give anything. Whatever he requires for the day's expenditure, he will take it and balance he will distribute. So Satkarma Nipuna Vipra, such strict Brahmin, very expert in his business. Patan Patan Jajan Yaj, Dana Pratigya. Satkarma Nipuna Vipra, Mantra Tantra Visharada, and very well expert in his studies, mantra, Vedic mantra, tantra. Satkarma Nipuna Vipra, Mantra Tantra Visharada. Avaishnava. Guru na sasya. If he is a Vaishnava, then he cannot be Guru. Cannot be Guru. Sad Vaishnava Sapacha Guru. But a Sapacha, a dog-eater's family, Chanda, just the Brahman is considered to be the highest in the society. Similarly, Chandala is considered to be the lowest, dog-eaters. So, the Shastra says the highest, the topmost man in the society, Brahmana, if he is a Vaishnava, he cannot be Guru. But the person coming out from the lowest grade of human society, Sapacha, Chandala, if he is a Vaishnava, he can become Guru. This is the bhati of the Shastra. Satkarma Nipuna Vipra Mantra Tantra Visharada Avaishnava Avaishnava Guru Nasa Shad Vaishnava Sapacha Guru. Therefore, one even coming from low-grade family, if he has become Vaishnava, then he is no longer in the worldly society. He is transcendental. Brahma Bhuyaya Kalpati. One who is engaged in pure devotional service. He is in the Brahma platform. He should not be neglected. Vaishnave Jati Buddhi. Arche Siladhi Gurusu Naramati. Vaishnave Jati Buddhi. These are warned. One should not consider the deity as made of stone, Arche Siladhi, Shalagram Sila. If somebody says, what is this? A stone chip or stone wall. No, these are warned in the Shastra, Vaishnava. Similarly, to consider a Vaishnava as belonging to certain caste, it is as abominable as to think that the deity is made of stone. Everyone knows it is made of stone. But are you worshipping the stone? We are spending so much money for decorating stone? No. Because we have no eyes to see. We see stone. Krishna is not stone. Krishna is Krishna. Krishna is absolute. He can appear in any way, any form, as he likes. That is his mercy. Because we cannot see except stone. Similarly, therefore he appears as stone, but he is not stone. If we think that it is stone, then we are going to hell. You see? No. Archi, Siladhi. Similarly, Vaishnava. A Vaishnava should not be considered that here is American Vaishnava or Brahmin Vaishnava and Sudra Vaishnava. No. Vaishnava is Vaishnava. There is no more distinction. There's the Ganges water. So many Swiss ditches, water coming, mixing in Calcutta, everyone knows. But nobody says, it is Titagarh paper mills, Suez water. No, there is Ganges water. There is Ganges water. Everyone takes bath without any objection. Everyone is taking water and giving, bringing to the deity room. Nobody distinguishes that with this water, so many mill water has been mixed up, therefore it is rejected. No. Similarly, when one becomes Vaishnava, never mind from which family he is coming. Manghi patha vipasitya jipishu papajona. One should not distinguish. Here is American Vaishnava, here is a European Vaishnava. How can I eat with her? This is not. Vaishnava should be respected. Sad Vaishnava Sabacho Guru, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu confirmed. Hibavi Prakhi, Haridas Thakur, he came from Mohammedan family. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave him the title Namacharya, Acharya. He became the teacher of the science of chanting Hare Krishna mantra. Namacharya. Every day we glorify Haridas Thakur. Namacharya Haridas Thakur ki jai. Why? Because if you can say, oh, he was born in Mohammedan family. No. So all Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's big assistants, Sanatana Goswami, Sanatana Rupa Goswami, they were practically Mohammedan. Because the Brahmin society rejected them. They changed their name, David Khas, Sakhar Malik. But Chaitanya, by association of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, they became Goswami, Sanatana Goswami. Ei chhaya Gosai jar tar mui das. Narottam Das Thakur says. It is not to be considered, these people, this is the defect. So many people converted to Muslim and we did not take care. Therefore the whole country is spoiled. Krishna says, Manghi partha vyapasya jepishu papajana. So we should take care of everyone. That is the verdict of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, verdict of Krishna. Now we are doing that in our Mayapur. All the Mohammedans and Hindus, they are taking prasadam together. This has become a unique thing. People are very much appreciating. But some envious persons are there. They are taking otherwise. Why? In Jagannath Puri, still the regulation is that anyone can come and take together Jagannath prasadam. It doesn't matter whether it is a Bhangi, Chamar or Brahman, they take actually. Prasad. Prasad is transcendental, nirgun. So prasad should be taken together. If you have got really sense of prasad, if you think it is dal bhat, chapati, then it is another thing. Otherwise, if you have got this sense of prasad, then there should be no distinction. It can be taken. Prasad, I am taking prasadam, it is nirgun. So these are the conclusions. So unless we come to the conclusion of Vaishnava cult, it is very difficult. The Vaishnava cult conclusion should be taken. Otherwise we cannot preach. Without becoming Vaishnava, one cannot become Guru. Without becoming Guru, how one can preach? These are the formulas. And anxiety less, when one takes to the shelter of the lotus feet of Krishna, he must be anxiety less. Because Krishna says, gives assurance, aham tva sarva papi bhamokhaishyami. Then why is anxiety? Krishna says, I take charge of giving you relief from all sinful reaction. Aham tva sarva papi bhamokhaishyami. So as soon as you surrender to the lotus feet of Krishna, Krishna immediately takes charge of you and makes you immune from all sinful reactions. Then where is anxiety? That is also recommended by Prahlad Maharaj. Vanangato jad harimasaya tat sadhu manne suravadadina sada samudvigna dhyam sadgraha hityatmaghatam grihayandakupam vanangato jad harimasaya. If we want to become anxiety-less, then we have to take shelter of Hari and go to the forest. Prahlad Maharaj recommended, Vanangato jad harimasaya hitya atmaghatam griha andakupam. Griha is compared as andakupam, blind well. And atmaghatam, if one falls down with the blind well, where is this sound? Down? Hitmatmaghatam griya vanangato jad harimasa. Unless we take shelter of the lotus feet of Krishna, there cannot be any question of anxietylessness. No, it is not possible. One. Here it is king. When one is freed from material anxieties, this is the process. Therefore we have started this society. People may take advantage of it and he become free from all anxieties. Simply Krishna consciousness will make him anxiety less. Otherwise there is no question. Because anxiety means asat grahat. Prahlad Maharaj says, Sada samudvigna dhyam asat grahat. Those who are materially inclined, asat, sadgama, asatoma, that is the Vedic injunction. Don't keep yourself in the asat. Asat means material, which will not exist, that is called material. Sadgama, and sat means which is spiritual. So, so long one is in asat griha, implicated, involved in material things, there is no question of. Therefore, Vishaya, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has warned us not to be involved in Vishaya. Vishaya means material things. Money or man, they are called Vishaya. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has taught us by his practical behavior that Maharaj Prataprudra, he was a great devotee and serving Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in every way. But when he wanted to see him, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he denied. No, I cannot see a king. I cannot see. His personal devotees, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, Ramananda Rai, very confidential devotees, they requested, sir, he is a great devotee, he serves him in so many ways. Yes, I know that, but because he is king, I cannot see. Because he is king, I cannot see. And in this connection, he is made a verse, Sanskrit verse. Niskincanasya bhagavad bhajanonmukhas parang parang jigimiso bhavusagaras vishainam sandarsanam athajositanch ha hanta vishabhakshanad dapasad. He decided this, that if one is trying to make progress in spiritual life, just to go on the other side of this bhavasagar, the ocean of material existence, then two things he should avoid. Vishainam sandarsanam athajositanch. A person who is attached to money and a person attached to too much sense enjoyment, one should not associate with such person. Vishabhakshanadapi asad. Such action for a devotee is more abominable than drinking poison. It is a word. So those who are preaching, we have to meet with these Visayas. But because when we have to preach, we have to see so many Visayas, but we should be very, very careful. We should be very careful. We have to meet also women, sometimes young women, beautiful women, but we must be very, very careful. Otherwise, it is very dangerous. These things create anxieties. Vishayinam sandarsanam. As soon as we become attached to Vishaya and woman, then we become anxiety. That is material. So, this line of devotional service, there is direction in the Shastras, therefore we have made prohibition that no illicit sex, no gambling, no meat fish eating, no intoxication. Even the smallest intoxication, that is also dangerous. Just like fire, even a small particle of fire is dangerous. If you neglect it, it is a small particle. No, you must extinguish it. It may come out very great fire. Chanakya Pandit has advised that fire and disease and death, don't neglect. You must clear it. If you neglect a small fire, it may come out great fire. If you neglect, you have got debt. The money lender, he is adding compound interest. One after another. It was 3 rupees and after some years it has become 300 by compound interest. So we should not neglect. Similarly, disease. Disease also you cannot neglect. If you think it is little, it doesn't matter. No, you must finish it by treatment. That is Chanakya Pandit's advice. So, everything is there for our knowledge, provided we follow, so there is no difficulty. Therefore, our process is Mahajana jena gatasya pantha dharmasya tattva nihitam guhaya. We cannot manufacture our ways. We must follow the footsteps of predecessors. That is our business. Mahajana jena gatasya pantha dharmasya tattva nihitam guhaya. By argument, by scholarship, or by becoming philosopher, one cannot make any progress unless he follows the great acharyas, predecessors, strictly. Otherwise it is not possible. What is time?